flop.
Seriously, I'll be very happy if I take one game. No! No! 6 seems like kind of a tower. No! Okay, so let's just...
I probably should. I should let someone else on the tape. Well, I wouldn't want to accidentally be biased like going off for the underdog. Like, I just feel like it might not be the best idea after everything else, I guess, you know? Like, I mean, I'm gonna not, yeah, it'll be fine, it'll be fine.
So man, these guys are talking a lot, and finally they're getting started.
A lot of chats.
And who is who? So Rick is blue and Okami is black. I mean, that makes sense. That's the colors they used before.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Let's get this centered a little bit, I guess. Ooh. I wish we could show off this awesome mic we got.
Okami taking the lead, and I think Okami's style does give him a bit of an advantage over Rick's style, because Okami's playing a little bit of the more newer school, the more optimized style. And when Rick does things like he just does like a down smash, Okami's going to be there to punish him.
There's an angle of this mic is blocking like half the screen. Sorry. Well, just change the camera a little bit. So I cannot see Rickety's. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, Okami's lead right now is pretty significant. Look at that tech chase. I mean, he's just there, ready to catch Rickety wherever he goes. Oh, I actually really like that what we saw from Okami. He actually managed to get the grab facing the edge, as opposed to when we saw Yoshi do it. Yoshi would always get the grab not facing the edge. And that actually opens the door to do things like, well, just a down throw and then doing a throw follow-up with a forward air. Oh my god. Alright, so, you know, of course I mean, if anything, I do want to see this be a little bit closer, but man, Okami is absolutely dominating right now. 4 stocks to 2, and Okami's the one off stage. But Rick doesn't quite manage to finish it. He went for a down air at a percent that was, well, just a little too high. Alright, two down smashes, and that sends Okami off the stage. Does manage to close out the stock with just 2 down smashes. But now Rick has to try to get back. He's switched to Zelda, which is not that good, because now we're going to see, what, a forward throw. I don't know if that was an accidental input, but either way, Rick dies anyway, just the fear, air dodged away, and couldn't even catch the edge. And now he's stuck as Zelda. Oh my god, this is actually brutal. This is brutal. Doesn't even manage to finish his transform because he got needled out of it. Wow, that was a quick game. That was a quick game. And not close. Quick game and not close. I'm actually wondering, should Rick try another character? But I still actually don't feel like that's that good of a choice. I think he needs to stick with his main, stick with his best character. I think if anything, it's more likely that Okami could actually switch characters, and that could actually work out for him. Okami could pull out a Space Animal pretty easily. He could pull out Ice Climbers now. He has Ice Climbers. And in fact, we are going to see Okami's Ice Climbers. Maybe he heard me talk about it.
Damn, you totally called it.
And decided he wanted to do it.
He's going Ices.
Ices. He's got a bit of an Ices. He's been playing around with it. It's not perfect, but I'm not going to pretend like it's not good.
Maybe he's got metronome or
I feel like he plays with his food a little bit as Ice Climbers. He plays with his food a lot as Ice Climbers.
That's just kind of how it looks, though, when Ice Climbers are doing their shit. It looks like just
No, I don't think so, because like he will actually drop grabs when he's in a situation where he could just smash attack and kill. Like going for like handoffs when they're at like 160%, rather than like just pressing the C stick and getting the kill.
I guess the mental game is a really big part of how Okami plays in that sense.
I feel like him trolling is a big part of how he plays.
That's not untrue.
No, it isn't. But I mean, his Ice Climbers, they are viable, and he's in the lead right now. and this is a matchup that has actually, I feel like, been for a long time actually said to be in Ice Climber's favor. I don't fully understand it myself. I don't play either of these characters enough.
But, yeah, like for what reason would that be?
I don't know, but that's what's been said.
I guess she's real good at splitting them up, like the forward airs.
You know,
and
I
down
think
smash.
part of what it may be is the way Sheik plays her horizontal game versus the way Ice Climbers do. Sheik's horizontal game, with her short hop being a little high, and Ice Climbers actually being pretty strong horizontally. I actually feel like the Ice Climbers could probably catch or grab or just otherwise mess up Sheik if she's like going into the air with a down smash. And if she's just running straight up on the ground, I think she could, again, just find her way into an Ice Climber's grab. And I don't think for like a short hop game, she doesn't really quite have like what the Space Animals have. And for a more strictly grounded game, I don't think she can really play the spacing like fundamentals or footsies the way like a Marth could.
They seem to have like crazy ability to just like dash in, dash out, and that's something that's gonna be hard for Sheik to punish with like.
Here is the wobble.
Well, yeah.
Okami does have the wobble. Okami might do this to 300%, to be honest.
I thought it was 200.
What?
Is it not guaranteed?
Regardless of what it is, Okami might do it to 300 anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
But what is the punishment for stalling?
What?
What is the punishment for stalling?
I have no idea.
We don't really have any like set punishments.
I mean, there are, like, I mean, the absolute threshold of like getting killed, like guaranteed from that is, like, I'm pretty sure by 180, I don't think there are any characters that can possibly survive.
Right.
By 180. Maybe like a Falcon or Dreamland if you do an up smash instead of like a forward smash.
Yeah, like some godly dolls do.
But I mean, otherwise, it's definitely by 200. I don't think there's any character that can possibly survive.
Yeah, no, not at all.
But this game, if anything, actually looking much more even. And Rick doing fine in the matchup. I mean, Rick has probably played the matchup a lot. I can definitely tell you that in the past, Rick has definitely like played against Shootout. I'm not saying he's won against Shootout, I'm saying he's played against Shootout. He's had high-level Ice Climbers practice.
Most of the Sheik's attacks are real good at splitting up the animal combo. Like, they just, like, the range on her leg for the bear and, like, the amount of knockback for the forward air.
Now, at this point, against a single climber, I think Popo might still have a chain grab on Sheik at certain percentages.
Yeah, there's, like, a down throw.
But I would say, against a single climber, I would feel like Sheik would now have the advantage. And, of course, that's the case in a lot of matchups. Like, the single, just Popo, the Sopo, not quite as threatening as both climbers together.
Yeah. Raw DPS is halved.
And I mean, there are just so many ways you have to treat Ice Climbers differently when there are two of them. Like, you can't quite play a grab game the same way because you can't just stand there with one Ice Climber grabbed when the other one can actually just hit you and do whatever. Whereas you can really play just a more regular fundamental game like against a single Ice Climber. It's not as unusual.
Yeah, a lot of times when you're accounting for just Popo spacing, you'll get hit 6 frames later by that. So, depending on however the DC hit.
And now Rick actually in the lead, so possibly going to take this, especially it's a Sopo who does not have a Nana, so we cannot see any possible wobbles. We could see a potential Popo chain grab. I don't know when that chain grab apparently starts now. I mean, look at that chain grab, and it did not continue it.
It's going to get smashed. No smash.
But, I mean, look at Okami with the punish on a solo
He
Popo.
wants to end this. He's going in for the aggression.
I think he went in like a little too optimistically going for a grab at a time when he actually couldn't have got it.
Jump there.
But it looks like Rick actually does manage to beat the Ice Climbers. So it looks like Rick can beat the Ice Climbers. And I don't know if
Sounds like Okami wants to go to FD.
He's going to FD, which actually suggests that he's probably going to stay Ice Climbers.
I wonder who Rick's going to pull out.
That's a good question, because it actually looks like Rick is contemplating a different character.
Who counters Ice Climbers in this matchup? Or in Rick's player pool, I guess. Fox.
I mean, Fox, yes. I'm not sure how much Rick's Fox would counterpick Ice Climbers.
How is Rick's Fox? I don't think I've ever played.
It's good. It's good.
Certainly got all the fundamentals.
It's got the fundamentals.
Does he have, like,
it actually does have
everything tech
decent
skill?
tech skill,
Alright.
like not like Tricommand tech skill, but it's got more than Eclipse tech skill. I can
Did
tell
he
you.
get his chroma up throw triple shines?
It's got more than Eclipse tech skill.
Alright.
So if you think about that, he's got more tech
Okay.
skill than that.
Well, Eclipse doesn't really like need the tech skill. He just kind of runs away and then runs in and kills you. Like it's really good. And, like,
Shout outs
it's
to
he boils
Eclipse.
Fox down to the basics and then like doesn't mess up because he doesn't do any of the fancy stuff.
Shout outs to Eclipse,
It's really
a local player who heard he may not be staying so local anymore, but he's a good player, power ranks, 2-time, beloved member of the community, really great guy, and the best teammate I ever had. So actually we got the Fox Ditto. Wow, I was not expecting that at all. And well, you know what, I'm going to say this would probably still favor Okami. Oh wow, Rick actually doing the chain grab though. He did chain grab, but then tried to throw him off stage and hope for more. And now that's Okami's Fox. That's that new school.
Yeah, Okami's just got like really precise execution.
Yeah, I mean Rick's the old school Fox with the re-grab once and then throw you off stage and hope to kill you that way. But I mean, look where that got him.
It's like an older meta versus a newer one.
Yeah, I mean, like the new meta is like you stay on stage, but like I'm gonna do this guaranteed stuff to like put a huge amount of percent on you. That's the old meta.
The smash attack edge guard.
Edge guard and like just like reading some recoveries. Shine into not like an actual tech chase, but like managing to up smash him, like just catch him in the neutral.
That was
Wow,
quite a read.
that is some Rick stuff. Charging a smash attack and Rick now actually taking the lead.
He adopted a Zephyr stuff.
He's taking the lead, although I mean I feel like it's not terribly hard for Okami to take it back with the kind of execution he has, the kind of combos he can pull off.
Yeah, chain grabs on FD especially.
I mean, just Okami's ability to follow up, like both with the actual combos. Wow, and well, forget his ability to follow up. He's air dodging off the stage. Rick now with a 3-1 lead in an unexpected matchup for both of them, which I would have nevertheless called in favor of Okami. But Rick in a commanding
The
lead.
flame game.
Some of it from like SDs from Okami. What was that? Whoa! What a great time to get a shine.
That shine spike.
What a great time to get a shine. Alright then, so now we've got Rick's Fox against Okami's Sheik. Rick now with the lead in games, but this could be tough. We did just see Okami pretty fresh off of beating Tricommand's Fox. It looks like he's got this matchup
This is the
down.
angle.
I mean, normally the matchup is pretty nice for Fox, like in terms of like if we're just talking about the characters. But right now, I would say between these players, I would say Okami playing Sheik is going to have the advantage over Rick playing Fox.
Rick's really got the tech skill.
Right.
His wave shining is really.
But
really
let's see
on
what he
point.
can do. He's also got the forward smashes right into the shield, which hurts. But Okami, in a rare instance, actually not quite capitalizing that time.
Oh, he missed into there on the illusion.
Okami nevertheless with the lead.
Allows
And I
for
mean, again, there are times when
combo punish.
he drops his combo, but he knows how to pick it back up again.
Kind of hits the pause button, like resets his positioning, and then like continues the punishment.
Ooh, man, significant lead
that's
now.
the
So this is going to be, ooh, 4-1. You got that 4-stock meter ready? Or that 4-stock thing? Can he dodge the 4-stock bullet? And I have a feeling after this match, we will see them go back to the original characters. Sheik versus Sheik. Because right now, this is not working out for Rick. So close to getting 4-stock. Manages to dodge the 4-stock. Alright, let's see if he can bring it back. Maybe not. We've got... Oh, He's just like flexing right now.
I'm going to the
He
JV
went.
here.
Okami comboed into. He did 2 down airs and actually tried to combo into a 3rd down air. Finishes it off anyway. Just had a commanding lead. It was going to be really hard for him to drop that game.
Let's see who Rick's gonna pick next. One more for a bracket reset for Rick, but Tommy looks like he wants to end it.
But Okami's back on Sheik now. He's back to playing Sheik. I mean, I
Taking the set a lot more
personally,
seriously.
I kind of feel like Okami lets players win that first set just to make things a little more interesting, just to play more games.
He does that. He also likes
I feel like he does that.
Show him off.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, you're right.
He's got a nice hand for it though.
So we're gonna have Pokemon. He's going to stay. That is, Okami's going to stay, and we are going to see Rick return to Sheik, which
Back
is
to the Sheik did a
very much what I expected. All right then. So Rick, potentially on his tournament life right here, needs to make something happen. First game, it actually went massively in favor of Okami in the Sheik Ditto, and I mean that doesn't bode too well. But I still feel like it's Rick's best chance. This is just his best character. He's just got to play well, make something happen, possibly optimize his tech chases a little bit more. And he actually does take the first stock. That was a close call.
really
He
deep
was
punish.
going
He went all the way
deep
down
off
there.
the stage. Did he actually hit him off stage?
I don't know. I
even
think
see.
it was just more like pressure
Yeah.
than like anything else, but it really
Just
worked.
forcing Okami to like drop down even lower.
Getting the timing for when he should not be back to the ledge.
Ooh, that was. I mean, I feel like that might have been an
Nice grab
accident.
there.
Does Matt not manage to get a follow up though? We saw Rick managing to light shield on top of the platform to kind of protect even from potential
Call out
shield
there. I
stab.
knew he was gonna down smash.
Got the down air, tried to combo, but Okami recovered out of that pretty quickly. Recovered out of the stun, was able to just kind of reversal the situation with a forward air of his own.
The Sheiks have much like combos on each other at certain percentages that are guaranteed.
I think they have like a lot of combos against each other that are very guaranteed.
Like down throw chain grabs or anything. Like
Definitely down throw chain grabs at certain part, and the tilt game definitely leads into things.
Tilt game is nasty. That leg is insane.
Oh, so it went for back air. I was wondering if he'd try for reverse fair, which is
Again.
apparently a thing. Apparently people intentionally try to go to reverse fair. I never knew that before. Never really realized it.
It's just another option.
We had them
Spacing
caught
movement.
on the cliff. A neutral air from Okami actually knocked Rick off the stage. Actually knocked him into the rock first and then off the stage.
Takes the stock lead, continues to finish.
Yeah, Okami now starting to run away with this. Unless Rick has anything to say about it, does not manage to get onto the stage. But
Continuing
Rick
the
manages
edge
to
guard.
pressure and follow the text.
Tag
Alright.
is fair.
Evens out the stocks right here.
We can bring this back. Not so much of a commanding lead, but he needs to get back with stage control.
But pretty basic punishes. And he's still keeping Rick off the stage. Rick nearly about to drop his second to last stock.
Finally gets
Possibly
out
from
of
the
that.
tournament.
But again, gets hit with a drop there.
So Rick possibly on tournament stock. I didn't quite agree with going for. I feel like he did tried to fair him while he was on the platform and while he was light shielding. There was unfortunately no way that fair was going to connect. Wasn't going to shield stab.
Doesn't quite get that guard there,
But
and
here
down
are the
throw
chain
grab.
crabs. That's what could possibly equalize it. But he gets knocked onto the stage or knocked onto the platform. Rick's got some percent on him, but Okami is at a high enough percent that he could lose this stock. And that could open the door for Rick to possibly make a comeback. But it's a close call, and now Rick is at over 100%.
Yeah, Rick
Don't
needs
know
to
how he
punish.
can keep it, and that's actually it. In favor
stuff,
of
Okami.
tournament is won in favor of Okami.
Avoids the back reset. Takes it without dropping a single tournament set.